Hi, I'm Michelle Bisbee, and welcome to the Culinary Classroom. In this video, I'm going to go over how to make a basic macaroni and cheese. The great thing about a base recipe for a macaroni and cheese is that it can be utilized at just about any school. The younger kids really like it simple, but as you get into your older grades, you could add broccoli, you could add ham, you could even add like cayenne pepper or even a different kind of cheese like a pepper jack to give them a spicy mac and cheese. Today we're going to use just plain elbow macaroni, but you could actually utilize any extra pasta you might have on hand. We're also going to use just a yellow shredded cheddar cheese. This would be a great way for you to utilize your USDA cheeses. If you have cheddar, pepper jack, things like that, it's wonderful. Honestly, with a mac and cheese, the bigger the variety of cheeses, sometimes the better macaroni and cheese you get. And then we have some salt and pepper, flour, and butter. Now, when making a macaroni and cheese, you basically start off by making a roux, which is a 1 part fat to 1 part flour mixture, and it gets cooked. You melt your fat, and then you add your flour, and you want to cook it down a little bit. If you just mix in that flour with that fat, you're going to have a very floury taste in your cheese sauce. So you really want to cook it. You'll start to smell almost a nutty flavor, and you'll see a little bit of color happen on the flour. So I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to take my butter and my flour right over here to my pot. I'm going to get my pot heated up. We're going to start at a medium heat to get that butter melting. And once the butter is fully melted, we'll go ahead and add in our flour and then cook it down. Now that my butter is melted, I've grabbed a whisk as well, and we're going to go ahead and add in the flour. You want to use a whisk at this process to try and not have too many lumps. You want to keep it moving on the bottom of the pot so that we don't end up burning on the bottom. All right, while that's cooking out, I'm going to go ahead and grab my salt and pepper, my milk, and my cheddar cheese. I'm going to go ahead and add in my salt and pepper to my roux mixture. And once you lose that flour smell, you can go ahead and slowly add in your milk, whisking as you do it to prevent any lumping. All right, now you go ahead and turn up the heat a little bit because you want the milk to start thickening. That roux mixture will start to thicken the milk for you, and once you see it get hot and start to thicken up, you can add in your cheese. All right, now that I see that my milk and roux mixture is starting to thicken up, I'm going to go ahead and add in my cheese. I'm going to continue to use that whisk to help maintain a nice smooth and creamy cheese sauce. And I'm going to go ahead and turn down my heat now as well because we don't want to end up scorching it. All right, now this is looking absolutely delicious. I'm going to bring this over so you can see it on camera. But you have a nice, creamy, thick cheese sauce here. And now that that is all nice and mixed up, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of my whisk. Stick it right in there. Go back to my spoon. I'm going to try to mix my macaroni right in here. All right, just go ahead and stir it all to fully incorporate it. And just like that, you have a nice, simple, homemade macaroni and cheese that the kids will absolutely love.